Hello and welcome live to Var Nation for Super DCUO Sunday. Yet again, another year where 2.5 comic book junkies know absolutely nothing about what's going on in the world of football. So we don't watch the Super Bowl because we don't have cable, and we do nothing but play DCUO. If you're in the same boat, here's something you can watch instead. This is an alternative for you. Normally it's just 2 comic book junkies, but now we have a noob. Bodie's joined the ranks, and so I can only count him, I think, as 0.5 right now. Is he half of a... would he be a 0.5 or would he be a 0.25? I don't know. We'll go with half. 2.5 comic book junkies. And today... yeah, he is half light of size. That's funny. That's freaking hilarious. A 5-month-old... he's almost 6 months old now, so we'll give credit where credit is due. A 6-month-old is actually half of Lida's size. She's a wee little girl. She's so tiny. Like a little elf. I can't wait till he's like 2 foot taller than you and outweighs you by 100 pounds when he starts kindergarten. It could happen. You never know. It could happen. Well, I don't know. He could outweigh you as in elementary school. I weighed way more than you when I was in high school. You know, like freshman year.
I weigh 170.
Why are you telling people that? Do you really? Well, I weigh double you, so... Hey, Bodie. Are you ready to be on the stream, buddy? He's got a bank in his mouth, so he can't really talk.
Tell Daddy.
There, we can give him a little bit of mic time.
Nope.
Nope. He's like,
Well,
someday,
he's thinking about it.
if there was a microphone in his bank, he would be using it. He has good positioning when he holds it. He knows what he's doing.
You want to talk to Daddy?
Want to talk on the stream, Bode? Nope.
No.
Okay, well, you have your bank. We'll have our DCUO. Damn, I'm already away. So in years past, we've picked some kind of new content to spam. Our first year doing this, it was Trigon Bowl. That was the year that was that Amazon Fury Part 1? When Trigon came out? No? I don't know. But at any rate, we did the 4-player alert, beat down Trigon a bunch of times. I don't remember how many. It was ridiculous. We had a bunch of replay badges back then. I have no replay badges today. I wasted them all. You do, yeah. Lida does. But I used a ton of them for the last event, so I used all of mine. I don't have any left. And so I'm going to do, continue to try to get some ancient coins. Do maybe a raid or 2. I don't know. Whatever. If you end up joining the stream and you've got any ideas what you'd like to see, throw it out there in the chat. We'll turn the chat on as soon as somebody's in there chatting. And try to have some fun here this afternoon while we, do what we do. Maybe talk some shop. I've got to catch up on and now would be a good time to do it. The trade paperbacks for Rebirth are out now. Yeah, so it'd be a real good time to catch up on Rebirth. I know at least Superman is out. I don't know about the rest of them. But I may want to get digital copies of those and just like read them on the Kindle or something. We go to xcomics.com and get most of our stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff to catch up on. And it's just been a real hard time to keep up with comics because things have been changing so often at DC. We really didn't like the new 52, so that put us out of kind of keeping up with things. We just didn't. Before that, we had pull lists, we had titles that we were following week to week, month to month, and then when New 52 happened, we canceled all of our lists because we were not pleased with anything that we were reading, and that's been just that. We stopped buying the action figures. Outside of DC Universe Online, we pretty much stopped supporting, at least monetarily, DC. when New 52 happened. Except for like clothes and stuff, we always do that. But and back issues, no, I don't want to join a group. Some people are out here doing the 410. Actually, I'm supposed to be going to the Typhon's Underground. We'll go down here and spank some, depending on where we're at or what they're having us do. It's hard to say sometimes. But then with Rebirth, I do want to start supporting again. They brought Wally West back, which was awesome. Or they brought my favorite version of Wally West back. They now have brought back our favorite versions of Superman and Lois Lane. I don't think they've brought back our favorite version of Wonder Woman yet. But we'll see. I don't know, because I haven't read any of it. When they changed her story, her backstory, we didn't quite like that very much. Because Wonder Woman had long since been made of clay and, whatever. She hadn't been the daughter of Zeus. That had been Cassie. That was the daughter of Zeus. And so now they've changed it so that Wonder Woman's the daughter of Zeus, which I can understand, because it's cool to be Zeus's kid. But, they already had a character that way, so why mess with it? And then I never really got to, I didn't like what they did with Wonder Girl. I didn't like what they did at all with any of the Teen Titans. I really hate that whole... I really have a deep dislike for Damian Wayne. And so for him to be Robin right now and be on the Teen Titans, not a fan of that. Just all in all, I mean, pretty much, I think every single title in the New 52 took a dump on what I liked about DC Comics. There wasn't one that didn't get affected, especially, without a doubt, especially Superman. I downright almost despise what they did to Superman. To take away his humanity and make him more of a Kryptonian, and try to make this kind of badass-esque character out of him. That's not who Superman is, or was, or should ever be in my eyes. So, there's that. I'm pretty glad they killed him off, to be quite honest. And, but now we have my Superman back. The Superman who cares. And has a kid. And I haven't read any of the new stuff, like, about their kids, either. Because, I guess, yeah, I'm assuming they kept it John Kent, the kid's name. He is, running around with Damian, I think, now. In a comic, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta return to the commander. Return to the commander-in-chief.
Thanks for clearing those monsters out. They've proven to be persistent. Check
You're
back
welcome.
later. There may be more places that need clearing.
What have we here? There's a pterodactyl in the house. I know the stream can't hear that because it was in the other room, but there's definitely a pterodactyl in the house. We call him Terry. Pterodactyl. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and see if I can get a stabilizer, because I should have enough almost to get one. That's not where it is. There we go. I don't know if anybody will be doing that, but yep, cool. Because I can open one of these Quardian boxes and see if we get anything cool out of it. There is normally something, well,
This is now a
I don't want to
task
say
force
normally.
X operation. You'll be
Sometimes
working
you
with
get
members
something
of the
cool out of
Suicide
there.
Squad until the task is complete. I assure you,
They will be on their best behavior.
They better be, or else she's gonna blow their heads off. What I like about this is it's so easy. I really enjoy just coming in here and smearing everything with one shot. Yes. That's how I like my game's skill level to be. There's a reason I'm a Kryptonian. It's because I want to play like a god. I don't want to have much of a challenge. Unless it's like Darkseid or something. Or Doomsday. They should be challenging. But these guys like this should be about this easy. Although I'd like to punch-size them a little bit more. Have my... Which will be able to happen, I guess. Once they do the changes to combat. You will be able to just use your weapons, which in my case would be fists, brawling, and do good damage. Ooh, we got a petty case file. I don't know what that's about, but we'll check it out. I have to do the seasonal some too. Don't forget, the seasonal only goes through February 28th, so... Man, we had a heck of a time, and we're still having a heck of a time trying to get Lyda logged in with the PS3. She cannot get the game assets downloaded, no matter how much we try. We have done everything. Meps himself said how to fix it, and that fix does not work for her. The whole thing where you go back to start, hold the triggers and hit X and hold the triggers all the way through the startup or whatever, doesn't work for us. It worked once, it worked a month ago when we had this same problem, but now it's just not. I have no idea why. It tells me to check internet connection. It says cannot download game assets, check network connection. And the funny thing is, you know, it's not funny, but everything else is working, so there's no network issue. I do not know what the hell. And I was so pissed about it. I tried last night about 17 times before I finally stopped being pissed about it and just gave up. This morning I woke up and thought I'd give it a shot, tried it, still not working. And I'm like, well, I could call support, but I know what's going to happen because I've read on the forums that it's not a DCUO problem, it's a PSN problem. So DCUO support is going to direct me to PSN. PSN is going to have me try what I've already tried, and when that doesn't work, the only other thing they're going to do is direct me to the forums, which I don't understand how that is helpful, because, you know, I don't know. But I have checked the forums, and I can find nothing that will fix it at this stage. Pretty much, if that fix doesn't work, you're screwed, which sucks. Fair amounts of things that suck, or should be sucked, because, you know, she just re-upped her 3-month membership and can't play the game. It's pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. But what are you gonna do? I do want to check our comment out here. I always go to the wrong... Advanced settings and display message to spectators. Display spectators' messages. Oh, Aiden Moore, what's up? That reminds me, if you're not sure, if you want to take a look at the Love Conquers All styles and the feats associated with those styles, you can look at our YouTube page, Var Nation. It's youtube.com/c/Var Nation. And we put a video up there yesterday that tells you exactly what you've got to get and what feats you get for it. And I don't ruin it by talking. So that should be cool for you. Maybe. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and check out the LFG while we're sitting here and see what, if anybody is hollering. Anybody out there hollering for raids? I did Olympus already. So I've either got to do Olympus Elite or... GOM. We could do GOM. But if I see anything else for anything fun, Candor or something like that, I'll jump in there too. So, yeah. We watched the new, I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's the new Wizard of Oz type show that's going on right now. Yesterday, a couple episodes of it. It wasn't bad. Lida likes it a lot. I didn't pay much attention. I was playing DCUO. But, it was pretty cool. So, people are starting to announce who's coming to San Diego Con this year. Paul Dini is. I know that much. I know Bruce Timm is, which is pretty cool because you don't see him out and about very much at all. I would love to meet Bruce Timm. That's one person on this planet I would actually pay for their autograph, because he's not one of those like publicity hounds that is out there just trying to sell himself all over the place. I don't even know if he does paid autographs. It doesn't seem like him to do that. But I mean, the guy doesn't even have social media. If the only way to communicate with Bruce Timm is with your mouth, and to meet him in person, which he very rarely, as far as I know, does appearances. But pretty awesome dude. If you don't know who that is, he dates all the way back to Animaniacs and before. I think he worked on Tiny Toons. But then, of course, every DC animated cartoon almost that you can name, he's been a producer of, including Justice League Unlimited, Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, a slew of others. Right now he's involved with the Justice League Action, which I didn't really realize. And he's done a host of DC animated movies that were awesome. So pretty much when I see Bruce Timm's name or any of the people that typically work on his team involved in something, it's going to be good. And they haven't let me down yet. They have yet to let me down. Still not seeing anything on here. So if you're not familiar with this is the Looking for Group channel. It's a text channel that you can go to in the game, and you can look for people who are looking to do the same thing as you, because a lot of times when you queue up for raids and stuff like that, you just get thrown in with people that maybe it's not the best group, me included. I may not be the best person for the job. And so this is a way to get involved with people who are semi-professional at doing the content. They're not just out there messing around. And you can see, like, someone here will say their combat rating, their the role that they're playing, and what raid that they want to play. And a lot of times it's just initials. So you see the dude there, Atomic Firestar. He's a 186, I think, or 188. I can't really read it. DPS/tank. He's looking for DFW or KCT. And so if you see somebody on here that says, where it says like right there, Essence Collection PST, that is someone saying please send tell. So if you want to play with that person, you would go to your menu and you would send them a tell and say, hey, I want to do that too, and then they'd invite you to a group. What's up, Jack? And so that's how it works. So I just will sit here and watch this go by until I see somebody calling for GOM. GOM is what I'm looking for, which it looks like, nope. And so then when I see someone building a group for that, I will respond to them by sending them a telling them I'm a 189 DPS. And then if they want me in their group, they'll invite me. And if they're looking for a combat rating higher than that, they won't invite me. And it really doesn't look like anybody's calling for that. So what I'm going to do... Oh, I undid my... Yeah, I have to undo my keyboard to stream anymore because it runs on the same channel as my wireless headset, and it gives my mic static. So I had to unplug that. So I'm back to using this. I don't even know. Yeah, so there's LFG. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say 189 DPS 4, because I don't like putting a number, and I'm going to say GOM. There. And so if anybody is looking for DPS, then they see that I'm interested. There are quite a bit of people calling for Ollie Elite. I might try that. I've never done it before, so I don't know what that is. But I will tell you that I have been a little let down by... see you later, Jack. Thanks for joining, buddy. I will say that I've been a little let down by what you actually get out of the Elite stuff. Seems like you do a lot of work, and sometimes you get almost no reward. So, oh yeah, I forgot. First of all, just go ahead and collect that. I don't know what. Hatched cocktease egg. Always wanted to know what that looked like. I do have a stabilizer, so let's go. Open a box, see what's up. I don't know whether I want to open it. That's just a regular, that's an Amazon. It's accordion. Let's see if we get anything out of that. Anything? A couple of exobytes. Great. Don't really need those. Yay! Got something we didn't have. Oh my god. I have 2 of 12. Cheesy Pete. And an anti-monitor thingy. Okay. So, yep, not a whole lot. That's why I really don't do that very often. Anyway. Back to looking. Need DPS for last boss KCT. Yeah. I don't really want to do that. Guess while that's running, we'll go out here and beat down some enemies. I'm still doing the 410, so when I complete that, I get 8 ancient coins. Because right now I'm trying to get the headpiece that comes with the new style. Because it's pretty cool looking. Outside of that, like, there's really nothing else that I want as far as looks. I just have to get them all because of the feet, which, you know, is necessary. I like feats. And the thing is, I should really be spamming to get some marks of victory, because if I do that, I can get a style feat. I gotta get 70 though. I've only got 30 right now. Damn, dude. Get up off on my back. Doesn't take very long to do this part anymore, really, either. I mean, I'm at the 150. I just started doing it yesterday. If I would join a group, it would go much faster. Damn it. I would join Ollie, but I don't have any replays left. Only like 20. Nobody's really doing... It really bothers me that I don't know what that's actually called. I know the initials for it. I'm gonna look it up. Dusk till dusk feet. The hell is that? I think I've already got it though. God of monsters. Well, I should have really known that. Gom. I'm just gonna call it Gom. Let me know, guys. Watch the. While I'm fighting enemies, you guys watch the LFG and tell me if Gom comes up. There's healer 4. But funny thing is, I'll be done with the 410 by the time I actually get into this raid. Gom's pretty fun. The only thing that you gotta pay attention to is the end. People tend to not want to straight line up, and it's really kind of a cheap cop-out for a last boss. I'm not trying to be mean, because I like the raid, but you don't really fight him. You fight the ads, and then you kind of control this lightning beam that goes to the boss, and you hit him like 3 or 4 times with it, and then that's it. It takes a little bit of teamwork, because you all have to line up in a straight line. You start at Wonder Woman, and then you line up through to the boss, and it definitely, you have to use a little bit of teamwork, but it's not that hard per se. It's the staying alive part that's hard, or the making it through the ads, because they all kind of surround you. But not too bad really. But I'll tell you what, if you get in with a group that doesn't understand how it works, it can be hard. But when you're going through LFG, 9 times out of 10 you're getting high combat rating players, so you're not going to end up with that. Occasionally you'll get a couple of noobs in there that don't know what to do, but it's one of those nice cases where it's not that hard to explain. So, alright, I guess I'll go ahead and... Oh, I could use that. Ooh, look at him. Woohoo! 29 DPS 4. That's what's nice about that. Psh. There's a shit. If I would sit here and build my own group, I would have one. There's a shit ton of people saying they want to do it. But there's no one actually forming a group of those people at this point. And I don't want to do that. I don't like being responsible for the group. We used to make groups all the time, but then if something goes wrong, it's, they've got somebody. Woohoo! No! Okay. Is that somebody doing the raid, or is that somebody doing the 410? I don't know. I'm trying to do Gom. You would be... Well, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Well, Bodie. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's Super Bowl Sunday and nobody's doing the raids. But, listen, people, you got to get your priorities straight. Sometimes DCUO is more important. In fact, all the time DCUO is more important. Well, he had tummy time. Now he sounds pissed.
He only did it for a total of 2 minutes.
So, is this person that I'm in a group with now? I guess we'll see if people start getting added, if they're building a group, or if I just got group invited. Oh, they're at 178. I know, Bode. Tell them. Oh, they're building a group. Cool. Well, sometime we'll get to go into GOM. God of Monsters, Bode, is the name of that. I didn't realize. Yeah? This is quite an interesting interview we're having here. Oh, now I put the mic on you and you stop talking. Ain't that the way? Alright. I see how you are. You're like your mom. You talk all the time until somebody puts a mic on you. And then you don't talk. You're like, I'm done. Now he's gonna fall asleep. You're falling asleep before we're even getting to the raid. Hey, Shadow Dragon. Oh, there's still login issues. Well, I know we're having login issues with PS3, for crying out loud. I complained about that quite a bit earlier. The Lyda cannot get logged in on PS3. She has the downloading game assets problem. We've tried the quick fix so many times. I got very frustrated, but eventually she just gave up. So now I'm just playing. Getting ready to go into GOM here in about 5 more players. Working on the 410. I'm thinking about getting the face piece. I don't know. See, and here's where my dilemma is. I get the most I can get from any piece now is 7 plus 7 might. The face piece only gives me like plus 2 might, but it is the cheapest thing. In fact, I think I can get one right now. It's gonna help my combat rating, but nothing I do is really gonna help my might, and so then I'm stuck. Like, I hate waiting. I have little to no patience, so I'm stuck waiting until I get like 100 ancient coins before I can get anything other than the face piece. But I'm not even sure if getting another piece is going to help my combat rating right now. I want to feel like I've gotten something, but I don't want to waste anything. So I don't know. Need a what? Good luck with that. I just got you you have a strawberry limeade. Isn't that better than water? There's water in it. Probably. To some degree. And strawberries just don't drop. It's all gone? Oh, you're out of luck. I still like watching Quantum. It's still my favorite power to watch. Well, we're getting closer. Now all we need is a healer and a troll. So I was talking to Lyda about it. I don't know that I talked about it on the stream or not, but I was reading on the forums one of the new kind of where are we going type posts that the devs put up there, or one of the devs put up there. and their intention is to make it so we all have to use a 2-role build, I guess, for raids. So 2 tanks, 2 healers, 2 controllers, 2 DPS, and that's what they want the raid format to be. They're still going to make it so it's possible to do 1 tank, 1 troll, or no, they're going to make it so it's possible to do 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 trolls, and the rest DPS. But they said, and I quote, you will have to be, well, and I'm not going to quote because I'm probably not saying it right, but they did say you will have to be beasts in order to pull that off. So it's gonna, the content is gonna be geared so that you need 2 of every role, which is gonna make raids take longer, because, you know, if you only have 2 DPS, it's gonna take longer to get the burn happening, the big burn. But also, it's gonna make people play roles more again. But it's going to be interesting to see how, you know, if it is boring taking that long to do a raid, or if the mechanics will be back again to where it'll make it more fun. I don't know. But I was interested to see that they're saying that DPS should be based on the power that you have. So like right now, the top stats that you want are supposed to be either might or precision, or both, whichever you use the most. The way that things are going, they stated that the more power will be your top priority as a DPS, and you'll have to get certain tiers of power in order to get certain abilities that will do more damage. So you'll end up having more power than you will might. Might will be your secondary pick as far as your stats are concerned, or precision, whichever way you play. But they want us to play, and they're going to try and push us in the direction of playing with both precision and might, weapons and powers. Back to the old doing combos and clipping in powers, which is what, you know, it's a it's another 180 from where they've just pushed us, because we started out that way, or it started out when we started playing the game, you had to, I mean, there was no doubt about it, you had to use weapon combos to be effective as a DPS, and then you would clip in your powers, but it really didn't make much of a difference. Basically, weapon attacks, for some reason, weapon attacks, even when you had low precision, did a lot more damage than power attacks with powers. So then they went to weapon mastery, and you know, that went along with that. But then they made powers. They wanted to have powers still be a viable option for DPSing, so they raised the damage that they did, and it was cool to do weapon combos with some powers mixed in. Then they came out with advanced mechanics, which pretty much pushed everyone away from using weapons altogether and straight to using just powers. Now they want to take us back to a format where we're using powers and weapons again. So it's been an interesting ride. Yep. Yeah, I don't like that idea either. I don't know if I'm talking to Shadow Dragon now in the chat. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see. I mean, you probably have seen more of it than we have. The only thing we've seen really is through the stuff that you do from the test server. But yeah, it seems awkward to me it seems like that's what a troll should be doing, speccing into power. But we'll see. I mean, I'm just going to go with the flow. I got super pissed off like in the very beginning of all of these changes when it first started happening, because I had my comfort zone as far as what I was using. And I got too close to the villains. I had my comfort zone as far as what I was doing, and then they shook things up when they added in weapon mastery, and I got all mad. But then I ended up liking weapon mastery, and so, you know, every change that happens, I'm not a fan of change. So whenever change happens, I get upset about it for a while, and then I get used to it, and then it's all good. So I'm hoping the same thing happens. I'm hoping that it ends up not being as bad as it sounds. I like the idea of having everything be a little bit more equal, so that you don't necessarily, because I'll tell you what, after doing this combo right here for what seems like, I don't know how long it's been, but ever since I've been Atomic, I can't really recall when Atomic came out. It feels like a year at least of just hitting those 4 buttons in succession. It's pretty damn boring DPSing right now for me. So it'll be cool to have options to be able to do different things and be as effective. I've said many times I'm going back to Rage, because I will, probably. But yeah, I mean, I like the play your way idea. And I would, like I just realized a couple minutes ago when I was kind of bullshitting my way through conversation, was that I will actually be able to play more like a Kryptonian player once they go back to that, because I'll be able to use, if I want to, I can just use my fists more. And that'll be cool, because, you know, maybe if heat vision's a little bit better as a power, I'll use it more and stuff like that. Because I would love to be themed. I don't like being a Kryptonian who has to have some kind of other power set. Yeah, but my trinket, Lyda pointed out I can use my trinket. My trinket turns me, changes my color, or, you know, it makes me, what's that called? Starry.
Now,
I look like
going to continue
spectral-ish.
to try and save me from myself? Or shall we go take this fight to Typhon?
Yeah, it changes your appearance when you use it.
You are impossible.
It makes you,
right. Before we can fight Typhon, we need a weapon.
Well, I mean, it makes your powers Kryptonian, but it makes you, it changes your skin and everything.
Will the lightning bolt of Zeus be formidable enough for you,
Yeah,
Circe?
like what's that we used to be, remember?
It is the most powerful weapon in
When we were see-through and we had stars all in constellation?
the forge of Hephaestus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does that. I mean, I'll show you
Don't say.
when we go back to the base, but I'm pretty sure it gives you that constellation skin or whatever, and it's temporary, so
You will fall.
I don't know.
You're going down.
What would be awesome if it just made you look like a Kryptonian, like, officer or something. I love this raid. I love these new raids. These are my type of raids. Just going down a corridor, beating the crap out of stuff. Utilizing a tank or two, depending. I want to go do some Kryptonian raids today too. See if I can get some stuff just for fun. They'll probably end up being off stream because we got some TV watching to do. I know. Baloney. The only thing that now I feel a little bit better, thinking that it's more of a widespread issue than, you know, because Shadow Dragon's saying there's login issues happening today. Maybe that's affecting your thing somehow. It's not affecting me at all. But then I say that, and then the next time I go to log in, I won't be able to. So I wonder if my thing that I got will work in here. Oops, wrong button. Nope, now I'm a dog. That's awesome. I was hoping it would work in here to do something. The rocks, they're hot. I can not get him without dying. Oh, he was already gone by the time I got over here. I don't know. I think that guy there, I have no idea. I was just trying to live. I was just trying to live.
May Typhon's bounty, however horrible it
Typhoon.
sustain you.
Yeah, not that one anyway. Of course, it might be expired too. No, if it was expired, it'd go away. In 7 hours, Lyda tells us. She reads things, so yeah. But yeah, I wonder why it turns you into a dog anyway. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Just to do something cool. I don't know. I like being a dog.
Hera, guide my attack.
I feel like a shapeshifter. Like I'm a wolf. I'm a werewolf on Twilight. Where I just basically turn into a big dog. No. Not Jacob. Don't make fun of Jacob. Ooh. Guy's a hell of a. He would be a hell of a workout motivator. You're weak and useless. Give it all you got. There's one. Ugh. No! Do not hit me with a boulder. You son of a bitch.
Stop that!
I will never stop. Man, I just gotta talk about this too. I'm sorry. I don't want to say done, but we're pretty upset with Arrow right now. Pretty damn upset with Arrow right now. They have been pulling our chains about this Katie Cassidy coming back on as Black Canary. Like 2 different times now we've had our chains pulled, where they acted like it was going to happen. And then it did happen, but either it was a freaking like dream state, or she was from Earth 2. So in fact, I think it's happened 3 times now.
But your valor in battle. I understand that Zeus's mighty lightning
Damn, I don't
bolt
even
was
know
never
what I
meant
need.
for mortal hands. I will endure the burden of carrying the mighty bolt. It is our only hope of beating Typhon.
You carry the bolt. So then, more recently, they confirmed that indeed Black Canary was coming back to Arrow, and indeed she did. But they pull this crap where it's not Katie Cassidy. It's going to be another girl that's going to basically take up the mantle, and they end up naming her Dinah. Turns out her name is Dinah what? Do you remember? Drake, who is the original Black Canary from the comics, but the catch is she's supposed to be Dinah Lance's mom, but not in this show. They've just used the name. So they found a way to bring back the real Black Canary, or the first Black Canary, at least her name, but not the character in the correct way. And I guess we're supposed to be happy with that. So, thanks, Arrow. Not only that, but Talia al Ghul is responsible for making Arrow Arrow. It's also kind of a letdown, since she's, you know, a villain and everything, for the most part. Even when she's not a villain, she's pretty much a villain.
That was a mistake.
Question mark.
What fools enter the Colosseum of Typhon to face his champions?
Now, hopefully we decide who we're fighting.
Come to your doom! I shall revel in the blood and fury of combat as I watch you fail in agony and carnage.
Don't put that mojo on me.
Carnage. We Amazons were made for such.
Ugh, blah, blah, blah. Enough talking. Let's just get on with it.
Blah 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 blah. Damn. Somebody is a beast in here. There's just enemies flying everywhere. I should back up a little bit.
Challenge me? How dare you?
Make peace with the gods.
Kind of sucks though that everyone in my group now is gonna have cancer from my radiation. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to help.
Paltry, and I should thank you for culling my ranks. Now you will face the greatest champions of my team. No
Probably.
one has ever been their match.
Oh, they've been coming and going. It's not because of my cancer remark. It might be. They'll come back when they realize that I was just joking. But no, they won't probably, because now they're gonna hate my guts. Oh well. But it's true. I mean, it would be true. I don't know which one we're supposed to be fighting first here. Anybody say?
Now, you'll pay.
Ooh, I'm out of power though. Is that because we let our troll die? So we single bird. Please. Okay, where's the bird? I got a single bird for you.
You will pay for that!
Oh crap, why am I not?
Protect me.
I can't, there we go. Jeez, that was a hell of a
You'll
delay.
regret that.
No! Get away from me! You bastard.
Look into my eyes.
Thank you. Are we fighting the bird, or are we not fighting the bird? I thought we were supposed to be fighting the bird. Okay, let's fight this one. This gets a little confusing. Go on. Burn. Tie bird. Damn it, dude. He's got a bubble on. There we go. I'll burn the bird. Don't you worry. As soon as somebody gets the freaking Minotaur off my face, it's kind of hard to burn anything. hang more around the map. Shit. One of us needs to get him. I don't care who.
I'd reconsider that.
Not gonna be me. Stand on the hell?
That was a mistake.
They're just over there having a conversation.
Your time is near.
It's very easy, kite and move. What the hell does kite mean? Who is that giving instructions? Oh, they're a DPS. I was gonna say, is this someone who knows what tanking does? Why don't they tank?
I still have little need for your currency, but I will still
I'll give you
take it
some if you have little need for it. I'm gonna have to look that up. The hell does it mean to kite? Tanks stand here and kite them to you. So is that like a pole? If you see he's a bit close, move more further. Yeah, 2 tanks is definitely... I've even done it with several times with 1 tank, but it's normally like one of the DPS is strong enough to pretty much tank. But yeah, you kind of have to have 2. Oh, what's he saying now? WTF are you talking about? Kite. Oh, thank you. Maybe someone pull. Well, why not? What? It's... Okay. It's one of my pet peeves. How many letters are in kite? 4. How many letters are in pull? 3. Pull has 4 letters? Oh, damn. You're right. Light is smart, and I'm not, so... Whatever. I would spell it with 1 L. There's no need for that second L. Quit laughing at me, Lida. It's not funny. I only graduated the 10th grade. Not true, but... Oh... Sorry. I woke him up. Oh, yeah. I think mostly you woke him up. Since he's laying on your lap and you were making fun of me. But anyway, if kite means pull, why the hell don't you just say pull to begin with so other people know what you're talking about? I don't know. Maybe it's a language barrier thing as far as gamer versus non-gamer. I'm a casual gamer, so maybe I just don't get all the lingo. I did get lucky when I started playing the same game, though. One of the guys that I worked with at the time, who was my office mate, had been playing MMOs his entire life. And so when we started playing this game, we had no clue what the hell people were saying in chat. And I literally sat there, and I guess I can say this now because it doesn't matter, I don't work there anymore. I literally sat there for an entire 8 hours with a notebook being like, what does this mean? When they say this, what does it mean? And I made my own little, like, dictionary. Because I was like, why do people keep saying psst to me? And he's like, no, it's please send tell. Oh, that makes more sense. What's a tell? He's like, that's when you just talk to somebody directly, a private message. I'm like, oh, all right, that makes sense. Okay, if we had 2 tanks, it would go a lot faster. No shit, the Unknown Legacy. I don't know that that's an option right now. but thanks for pointing that out. This is to... What? Yeah, we'll just give it a shot, man. What it says, but not everyone wants to DPS all the time. What? I do. I want to DPS all the time. That's why I'm a DPS. I would maybe help tank, but I don't think my tank could survive in here. I could try, but then I'm afraid then they just get more pissed at me. Because as much as I suck as a DPS, I probably suck twice as hard as a tank. Since I never do it. And, you know, I think I'm a fairly decent tank. In our small circle of me and Lyda, I'm the best tank there is. So, yeah, I've got that going for me. But, just tell me which thing to burn, and I'll go to it. We're gonna do the bird first. I probably should have... No, I'm not broken. Not quite yet. Ooh, what's this? Yes! Got something we needed. Well, yeah, because I'm only like a 183 tank. Well, oh yeah, I'd be way the lowest person in here. Probably have a harder time keeping me alive than they would as a tank than they would a DPS. We can do this. We've done this with less. Let's just hit it hard. The more we start out with direction, and the less time we spend, you know, arguing in chat while we're supposed to be fighting. I mean, fighting enemies, the more likely we are to survive. So, get it on out now, boys and girls. This is a 12-minute raid? Sweet Lord. We've been in here for 22 minutes now. Okay, so we are going to go after the bird. Bird, 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 bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Oh, Jeezy Pete's, dude. Oh, the known legacy's a tank. Okay. Let's not call people stupid.
Stop me.
Let's just you pull things and don't die. La Franca, you died. Whatever their person's name is. La Farina La Cheese. Live! No, someone else is dead. I want you to live. Two people are dead. They're so pissed at each other, they're just gonna... I'm stoned. But not in that good way. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Who's a noob? Oh no. I hate when that word comes out.
Nice to see old customers.
How can you be... Nobody in here is a noob, okay? The lowest combat rating is 178. Who left? So, nobody in here can possibly be a noob. maybe new at this raid, but not a noob in general. Listen, I got 2-foot-long conies from Sonic sitting right next to me right now, and a large tater tot, like a large thing of tater tots, not just one. What? Oh, come on. Now we're really gonna get into it. Who in the hell are they talking about? And the tank left. Wow, so this has just gone to shit. This is a good this is a good example of how when times get tough, teams turn on each other. It's not that tough. I mean, we just needed a game plan that didn't involve arguing with each other, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. So that's the reality of online gameplay. We get down to the name calling, and who created this group? I can't even remember now. I think the lower combat rating guy created it. But I don't even know. I'm not going to try and make sense out of what they were saying in chat because it doesn't make sense. The person, they were arguing about somebody being a noob, and that person was a pretty high combat rating as far as I could tell. So I don't know. Who knows? I guarantee that. Let's see. Oh, well, I am the second DPS. Is that real? Is the second DPS really, or the first DPS really a troll? It looks that way. He must have switched to a troll just recently. It's pretty impressive if not. And also, I don't know. So now we're gonna wait. Now we need a tank or 2 tanks. Really? Yeah, I don't want to reopen the instance. The guy's name, Inferno Death. Inferno Death is a tank. So we have 1 tank. I know he's not a tank. Or is he? Don't know. So now we either need another tank or another DPS. I would hope another tank. That would be awesome. And then we could just get through this. Because once we get through this, it's not that bad. This is the second boss. So once we get through this, and it's not that easy, but I mean we have to focus on one at a time, and then we just go and fight Typhon. And that fight is actually, in my opinion, the easiest in this entire thing. It's kind of weird. We've seen that a few times in past raids where like the last boss is the easiest part of the raid. Sorry, I was just distracted by Lyda's sonic burp. That's her superpower. The entire house just rattled. No, don't reopen the instance. For crying out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, shit, I thought we had 2 tanks just now. Must have invited somebody that left. Oops. Well, that's not cool. Whoa. What's up with my face? Whoa. There's something going on in the game. My face is like distorted. What's that all about? Weird. Biomatic. No, dude. I mean, if you want to, just open the instance and let anybody who wants to join. That's cool, I guess, but... What's going on? Yeah, my skin should not be whatever is going on there. That guy's isn't that way. Oh, 'cause I turned to stone. I bet it glitched out or something. That's cool. I'm literally rock Var right now. No, they pretty much like reformed. Everyone, a lot of people left, and they got new members. We still only have 1 tank, so we did not learn anything from our past experience. Well, the 178's the one that made this group. He's the reason we're all here. Which I don't have a problem with. I could care less about a 178 DPS. Just as long as we have good, you know, support roles, we're in good shape. Which we do, except for we only have 1 tank, and it looks like he's about to die again anyway, before we even get started here, so... Could be on a what together? Oh. Are we still fighting the bird first, or... do not turn me to stone. I was in here. I don't know if you heard me. I got turned to stone, and I was like, I'm stoned! Not in that good way, though. Nope. No. Oh, man. I didn't pay attention to something. Hey, dude, right next to me. Justice Wolf Girl. Oh, someone else got me. You're lucky. Not really, because... I know.
Immortals don't bleed.
Have no what?
Protect me.
I don't? Oh, shit. Oh, that was real smooth of me. I have 3 in my inventory, I think. Let's find out. You just called me a wiener? Oh, these aren't sodas. You have water, it's in the car. You just have to go outside and get it. Yeah. It's not like Beetlejuice. The sandworms aren't going to get you if you open the front door and step outside. She saw that movie once when she was a kid, and she took it seriously. So Lyda refuses to go outside. Afraid the sandworms are gonna get her.
They will. Especially now. I think we still
Lime. What's up, Aiden? We may get through this time. I know, Bodhi. I'm sorry. He's in his chair. He's having those chair times. We have had a heck of a run in this raid, trying to get the right group. It looks like we may have the right group now. I mean, we still only have one tank, but we're apparently going to pull it off. It's Minotaur. He is a dodgy moth. Come on, feel the noise. See, I have a lot of problems with it's very hard to not break out into song every once in a while. Do I know where you can get a good bow? That all just depends. What's your combat rating now? Kind of depends on what your CR is. Ah, I see, Shadow. I would love to do gotcha. I would love to do this in a particular order. I think we've gotten a couple of the orders that you need to get to feet, but you are a level 30 speedster. So your CR is 30 also? In that case,
I didn't realize the God of Monsters was so dramatic.
Let's go.
Sorry, Lyda.
Consider that.
She didn't use her second skip to 100.
The power of Zeus's lightning bolt is incredible. I may not be able to withstand the
Go
strain
with that,
much longer.
I guess. I'm not real sure. Lyda,
I admire that.
if you were a CR 30, oh, you're a CR 100. Okay. Where would you go to get another weapon? Wouldn't you do would it be Trigons, the Trigon area, or I don't know, man. I'll have to look it up. Feel free to jump in here, Shadow, if you know. I'm sure you do know, but because I'm not real sure. It's been a long time since I've been a 100. You should be pretty close to Mogo, but I don't know if you get weapons there.
In the name of Gaia.
You left my phone in the bedroom? That's why I feel so detached. Damn. I thought I felt like something was missing from my life. The phones in the Mogul will have the 90 weapon. My phone's in the bedroom. The Kindle's in the office.
Hey, Shadow Dragon needs one.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just still saying I feel somewhat scared and alone. Ah, Gotham Under Siege has the 92 weapon. That's cool. Okay, so here we go with the last boss here. We'll see if these guys know what they're doing. I mean, I think I know what I'm doing, but you know how that goes. It's like, I thought for a long time I knew what I was doing in several things, and I didn't. But basically, we fight our way through the ads to get to the boss. Then Wonder Woman stands at the very back here and blasts a lightning bolt, and we have to line up and transfer that lightning bolt to Typhon over there. And it's not that bad. I mean, as long as you got the DPS power and good support rolls to get you there. The thing you just have to pay attention to is after you hit him with the lightning, all these ads pop back up in the same place that they were. All these little snake guys or whatever. And so you don't want to get caught stuck in the middle. Kind of have to make sure you make your way back up. And if you're playing a support role, I imagine you have to pay attention a lot to the idiots who get caught in the middle. What up, Jack? So, see, I gotta make sure it gets to that guy, it gets there, then we book ass back up here, without trying not to get hit. And there we go. We do that like 4 times, and we'll be done. 3 times maybe. I'm not sure we'll count. We just did it once. So now we'll find out. Do you know what the worst weapon for your enemies to come across? Nope, I don't know. Like, do you mean, are you saying like, Legos? That's funny. We just watched that Lego Marvel movie this morning. Or was that last night? I don't remember when it was pretty good. It was quite a bit funnier than I thought it was going to be.
I'm far too powerful for you.
I saw there was something, I'm not going to talk about it. I was going to tell you earlier, Lida, that, oh shit, we got to get in order.
Hera, grant me the strength to release the lightning bolt once more.
Wow. He's trying to chew through the side of his bottle.
You annoy the mother of spells.
You have courage to strike a god.
Whoa. I dig whatever that guy just did. He put that dude in a net. Oh shit. No, I wasn't, but something happened. I think, damn it. I got excited about whatever happened just there. Whoa. Oh, seriously, Circe? There. Let me get the hell out of the way. Somebody did a hell of a job rallying me just then. Almost a pickup supreme. That may be the play of the day. That reminded me of some of those Android pickups. Android Superman 42 can pick up. He's our league leader. He's always going to be my leader, but he's a healer and he can pick up. It's just crazy sometimes. It's like there should be no way that a pickup can happen and he can do it. He's magic.
I shall reciprocate in kind.
Do it. Reciprocate.
Form of shame to strike Typhon with Zeus's lightning.
First you gotta spell it. There.
Olympus is for the gods alone.
So we gotta do it 4 times. Got that guy. Alright. Let's get these moths. Yeah, it does. It's there's a delay. I noticed that when I was on somebody else's stream. When you type, it takes a while to show up on my screen. I'm not sure if I were using the computer to stream, I could fix that a little bit, but I think it has to do with the fact that I have slow internet, so there's a delay actually in what I'm doing before it's going on YouTube. I don't know. So some of that stream magic stuff, that's kind of beyond my comprehension at this point. I plug the mic in and play. But yeah, there is. It's kind of annoying, I'm sure, as someone watching the stream, because you pop something up there and then it seems like it's like 5 minutes before you get an answer back.
You vex me.
You think you are worthy to fight Athena?
How dare you!
They're getting ready to do away with
Lightning bolt an arc from me to Typhon. Lined up.
yeah, you gotta get in line. There we go.
Told to release the lightning bolt once more.
Return the crown.
They're getting ready to do away with fan funding on YouTube. So like somebody won't be able to go to your channel anymore and click on the support button and donate money to your channel, which, you know, really doesn't affect us because I don't think, I know for a fact no one's donated anything to our channel, but
I am glad Zeus was still too weak to join in this.
they're making it so it has to be
Seeing
done
his
in the chat
crown
on
shattered
streams.
might have ended him.
So the only way to give
crown
somebody's
destroyed,
YouTube channel a
Olympus
donation
will
would
fall
be
to
to go into
strength
their
and
stream
infighting.
and pay for
That may be
a chat
Or the
that
gods
basically
could
is
learn to put aside
highlighted.
their petty squabbles and dissensions.
And
Don't hold your breath, Diana. You don't have to be
It,
Athena, goddess
to
of
me that's kind of
wisdom,
cheap.
to
I don't
know
want people watching my
Olympians
stream to
will
put
never
money
play
in
nice.
anything.
You're
It's,
still
you know.
here, Circe.
That's weird. I know that's how they do it on Twitch a lot of times. They get donations that way, but I don't know. It's weird. Oh, Circe, I was just complaining because I got a pickup, and right when I did, she jumped over to where I was and brought an ad with her. And so immediately when I respawned, I got knocked out again. It was really my fault. I just wanted somebody to complain to, and that person was Circe. Because she's easy to complain about. So that's that. It was 4 times we had to do that. So now we know. And as G.I. Joe says, knowing is half the battle. The other half is kicking some ass. I'd say probably 3/4 is kicking ass. If I were to be a G.I. Joe, I'd say knowing is 1/4 of the battle. Yeah, that's my motto anyway. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us on this Super DCUO Sunday on Var Nation. If you don't follow our page, please consider it. It is a good time. You can take my word for that, I guess. Yeah, Bodie's like, "Rah, rah." He's not having a good time right now.
He had to have chair time.
He had to have chair times. Oh, Bode. But you can also follow us on Twitter at @var_nation to know kind of when we're going to stream. And please check out some of the videos that we've put up on Var Nation. We do it all because we love it. And we love DC Universe Online, and we love DC Comics. And we just want to be a part of the world as much as we possibly can. So thank you guys for joining us. For Lyda, the very angry Bodie, this is Rock Var saying peace out.